Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share and subscribe if you're enjoying the channel. All support is very much appreciated. So today we are taking a look at Arcade from the recently released Supervillains wave. Just have a quick look at the box there. Just see there Marvel's Arcade. You've got the illustration on the side, and then on the back you've got the rest of the figures that make up the builder figure, which we will go into in more detail in another video. So let's take a look at the actual figure of Arcade. So for those of you that don't know, Arcade is obviously a supervillain from Marvel comic books that originally came about in 1978 from the Marvel Team Up series, and he is essentially a mixture of an evil genius and a hitman. So taking a closer look, it's obviously a basic suited figure cast in white plastic. Now I personally love a white figure just because I think that they look very clean, they look very fresh. Obviously the differences here are the big platform shoes and what I just pointed out there, the big bow tie. Quite zany. I mean, obviously it looks how the character is intended to look, so there's not a huge amount more that the guys at Hasbro could have done with this one. They've added his signature bow tie, they've given him his walking stick, they've given him his big platform shoes, and of course we got two heads with this as well. Now I've got the long-haired version on the figure at the moment, which is obviously the more modern version of Arcade, and we've got a shorter-haired version as well to represent the older look of him. And as I said, there's not a huge amount that they could have done with this. He is a suited figure. He wears a white suit, he has big platform shoes, and he's got a big bow tie with a walking stick. It's cool that they've done this Villains wave because obviously it's given us an opportunity to have a more zany kind of figure that we might not have seen otherwise, such as Arcade. And he is obviously a bit of a fan favourite and a figure that some people have been asking for quite a while. So taking a look at the other head, this is the kind of the older style Arcade, the sort of cleaner look to him. The face sculpts on both of these heads are really good, and I can't fault them. Let's just pop this one off so that you can just have a quick look at him with the more classic looking head on. I will probably pose mine with the longer hair just because I think it's a bit more of it gives a bit of character, it gives the figure a bit more character, I think, personally. But both heads are really cool. I mean, the detail on both of the heads is really nice. I just quite like the kind of evil smirk on this and the messy hair. I think it kind of adds to the insanity levels of the character. I always thought that the Arcade character was very similar to the kind of Jigsaw character in Saw, in the respect of kind of the creating traps and the murder world, I think it was called in the comic books. I mean, the character set up the traps and set up the murder world, but obviously always gave those that were in it the chance to get out of it as well. I think that's how, I think it was originally Spider-Man and maybe Captain Britain that were in the team up in 1978, but I think they got away from it. If my memory serves me correct, they got away from it. But I'm gonna have to check that one. But anyway, back to the figure. There's not a huge amount of posing that you can do because obviously it is a standard male suited figure. This is the kind of pose that I'll probably go for myself, just kind of the Willy Wonka-esque kind of welcome to my game pose. Let's just straighten his legs up again. The walking stick is really nice. Again, very similar to what he has in the comic books, so can't really fault it there, but not a lot to say. And if we just take a closer look, you can see here that there's not actually any way that you can take this jacket and waistcoat off. There's no pegs, there's no holes, so the only way you'd be able to remove this would be to actually cut it off. Yeah, there's definitely no way that I can see that you can get that off without cutting it. The bow tie is quite a nice addition and definitely makes the character look unique. And as I said, these great big platforms, wouldn't necessarily use them on any other figure, so they are made for this one specifically. So let's just put him back in a pose. So yeah, there he is, nice solid figure. I'm pleased that we got him. Not a huge amount that you can do, but should open up the possibility for some good action figure photography with the whole murder world scenarios. But yeah, all in all, nice figure. Pleased that he was part of the wave, but it's very much what you see is what you get. The other thing as well is this alternate head down here could be used in future for a Banshee or perhaps a Banshee custom, so I might use him for something like that a little bit later on. But yeah, all in all, solid figure. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Any support to the channel is very much appreciated. Thanks very much for watching.